you are at home trying to sign in and access everything, okay? When you come to school, everything's already pre-done a little bit for you, but I'm gonna talk to you as if you are at home trying to get into your courses and activities, okay? If you don't know me, I'm Mrs. Peterson. I'll be your English teacher. No matter what English class you're taking, you're with me, okay? So, when you log on at home, you're gonna use your Google search engine. It works best with GradPoint, and you have a school G Suite account, which you're going to have an email with, share documents with me, all that stuff, okay? So when you log on at home, a lot of times your personal account will be up here, or a parent account, something like that. So the first thing you're gonna do is you need to access your school account. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my school account. So you click on the person, you choose, I prefer to choose sign out, so that way you don't pick up other people's stuff.
So each one you need to be doing this with yours. You see that little person?
So at home, sometimes if no one has signed in, it's like a little, I call it a ghost. Like up in the corner will be like a little silhouette of someone, okay? So that's what you're looking for. And then you're gonna choose sign in. And like if multiple people use your computer, you're gonna use another account. So, for students, it's your first initial last name, dash STU. Now mine's gonna look different, but I'm gonna show you for a second. So, if you are a person that has, like there's 3 of you with the first initial last name, you will have a 1, 2, or 3 after your name, and you'll get that from us. Mrs. Butler or Mrs. Carson will share that with you, okay? So first initial last name dash STU. I gotta go in as me. Teachers are a little bit different. Your password. It's your date of birth. Okay, so 04/04/2001. And that doesn't change unless you go in and change it. I had to change my password this morning. Let's see if it works. Oh boy. Good times. Okay, so when you sign in, you might not have a picture, but it should be like the letter of your first name. You can go in and add a picture later, okay? Then you know you're in your school account. So any email that you send to a teacher needs to be through your school account. Don't use your personal one, okay? It gets messy and then there's privacy issues, so always make sure you're communicating with your teachers through your school account. Please and thank you, okay? So, once you're in, you should have a little house up at the top. Does everybody have a house? We're into our Google screen and you've got a little, I'm kind of short here. You should have a house up at the top, okay? Click on that for me, please. Lots of questions, yes ma'am. You're disabled? You're disabled? Did you try your date of birth? Okay, Josh? You're disabled? Are you disabled? Okay. Yours says sing? Okay, so we're gonna have Ms. Garcia do that. Luckily, you've done classes with us before, okay? And Josh has too. You're brand new, right? Okay, Maria, jump over next to her and see if you can get her into it. It might be that you're new to our system. Okay, Con, are you in? Okay, just come around the other side of Con and you can kind of watch it until we get our your profile activated. Thank you. Okay, so we click on the house. Lucas, are you in? Yeah. Oh, okay, we'll deal with that for a second. Okay, are you in? Okay, are you in? Are you in? You're in? Okay. Josh, did you get it figured out? Okay, Humiko, are you in? Okay, so when you get a house, this looks a little bit different for you, but it should have some icons. Does it have some icons for you, or is it a blank screen? Help me out. Icons? Okay, so you can choose the icons, or you can choose the drop-down menu from the house. It should give you some links like student view, data point, things like that. Okay? So choose the grad point link for me, please, and thank you. And I'm gonna get to grad point. It does not want it. So while mine's loading a couple things, from the home screen, I just mentioned student view. You guys need to be diligent about checking your grades. As an online student, you have access to student view just like any other student. It's got your courses listed. We update your grades every week. So if you think that something's wrong, you've got to be an advocate for yourself. You've got to be checking your grades. If you complete a unit on Tuesday, but I don't update my grades until the following Monday, it's gonna sit at that, okay? But you can shoot me an email and say, hey, Mrs. Peterson, just so you know, I completed unit 2. I'll be like, great, thank you. I'll update it on Monday when I update grades, okay? But you need to be advocates. So if you haven't activated your student view account, let's take care of that before you leave today, okay? All right, so grad point should have a screen like this. This is where most of your coursework is done. History, English, math, science, some of your electives, unless you're taking a special elective. This is where your coursework is done. So same thing, first initial, last name, -STU, and your date of birth. Anything that you've done in previous years in GradPoint has been deactivated. You have new profiles this year, okay? So go ahead and sign in for me. First initial, last name, -STU, date of birth. Let me know if that works for you. Going around it. Type it up here, WUSD 9046 dash WAA dash CCL dot V2 dot GradPoint. Let's see if we can get you on. -STU. Axel, you into GradPoint?
I've been in for a bit.
Thank you. I need a thumbs up if you're in GradPoint, so I know if I'm still waiting. You're waiting. Good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I know some of you are having technical difficulties, and we'll come around individually after we get through here, okay? All right, so when you log in, you should have books on your screen. These are the courses assigned to you. Is everybody seeing books? Something to let you know. Now, not all of your courses may be assigned yet. There may be some individual things that we need to take care of, but for the most part, your courses should be assigned. So at this point, I'm going to jump and I'm going to just talk about English for a little bit because it's different than all your other courses, okay? I feel like I can't see you guys, so. Okay, English.